Well, folks, it looks like Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz has been busted out. Busted out by the New York Times after they refused to put him on their bestseller list because they found evidence that his book sales were not authentic. The spokesperson for the New York Times, Eileen Murphy, we have uniform standards that we apply to our bestseller list, which includes an analysis of book sales that goes beyond simply the number of books sold. This book didn't meet that standard this week. Our goal is that the list reflect authentic bestsellers. So, we look at and analyze not just numbers, but patterns of sales for every fucking book. Murphy later added more detail in her statement, saying that in the case of this book, the overwhelming preponderance of evidence was that sales were limited to strategic bulk purchases. And I think that we can figure out that strategic bulk purchases is a polite way of saying that Cruz, his super PAC or organization that he cut a deal with, bought the book in bulk to inflate his sales numbers and land him on the bestseller list. It probably isn't a surprise that this has been going on for years. Sarah Palin had her super PAC buy $64,000 worth of her books in 2010. And good old Mitt Romney landed on the bestseller list by declining speaking fees and forcing universities to buy tens of thousands of copies of his book. And old Uncle Tom Ben Carson, his bestseller, was fueled by a pro-Carson super PAC buying up 150,000 of his books. So, who is Ted Cruz's publisher? Well, his publisher is HarperCollins. And guess who owns HarperCollins? You got that right. Rupert Murdoch. Who owns News Corp, Fox News, the Wall Street Journal, and the Dow Jones. Boop. This has been Me the People. Break this news.
And I guess I sort of felt inspired, so from the pulpit I illustrated. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see.